Alright, here we are on another Gayde adventure, headed from the USA out to the Philippines, do some projects. Gotta fly over some ocean here, and some weather terrain of snowy regions in the northern hemisphere of the planet, going through New York City, flying out of New York. We're here now and flying out of Cebu, one of the province islands of Leyte, which I'll be going to Valerian. Absolutely beautiful scenery. We're coming into Tacloban, which is in Leyte. Gonna take a 2.5 hour van ride to Valerian, Naval, Valerian province. Do some projects out there. Local carabao in the rice fields. Some of the locals. And all the locals here, they're going to be driving motorcycles, scooters. There's somebody carrying a dog. Giving a howdy wave. Went up on the mountain to explore some beautiful scenery while I was there. Some of the small islands. Again, this is in Valerian. After some of our work projects that I'll show you later on in this video, actually we did a day trip. Took a boat over to one of the local islands in Valerian, which is Gayde'S Island. I'm saying that correctly. But this was a great day. Had a lot of fun, relaxation. Really enjoyed the scenery and the water. Absolutely beautiful scenery. Here we are on the island. Going to do a luncheon in this hut here. Then we took some more boat ride after we ate some lunch and explored some of the surrounding islands. Enjoyed a lot of the views. We'll be starting our work projects again after this day. But it was nice to get away and for a day after some of the work I'll show you here in just a minute or two. And here we are preparing some grapes, mangoes, some other food for lunch on the project that we were working on. We're back to the local market in Naval in Valerian. That's where we bought most of our mangoes and a lot of other produce. You see lots of the Philippine people, for those of you in the U.S., on scooters and tricycles, but we're down at the docking area with the local fish market, buying some yummy fish. Going through the streets of Naval. We have jeepneys there. This is a 3-wheel jeepney, smaller one. They have a lot of 4-wheel jeepneys. Of course, everybody's driving, like I said, tricycles. This one here. And motorcycle tricycles also. By our local Jollibee, which is awesome burger place. There's our traffic enforcer directing traffic. A local trimming out a coconut tree. I'm going to take the top off of it here. Thought I'd capture some video of this close to our work site that we're working on. And here we are breaking ground to put in a 4x5 meter foundation. Got these 3 large boulders we're going to be moving. We don't have a machine, as you can tell, so we are hand digging and chopping, moving this first boulder inch by inch. And I say inch by inch. This took several hours to move this out of the way and roll it. This next one here, we rolled it a tiny bit. There's our first one we got out of the way. The burn on this one to chop it up, but this one we decided couldn't move it, dig a hole and bury it right where it was. Here we are covering it up. Again, the other one there on the left, we built fires on top of it and then chopped it down, as you see there. Got it down far enough below the foundation level to where we could actually bury the rest of it. Got our foundation formed, pouring concrete in our rebar structure. More concrete. This was super hot. Philippines is hot. I thought somewhere else in the world was hot. Here it was really hot this season anyway, during the June and July season. Ran a water line here to this small structure, tied into the spigot here that was on the about 80 foot from the structure. We had a spigot and then tied into that, brought the water line to the structure, put in a little faucet that'll get buried later into the kitchen area. And there's our faucet. The property there that we were working on. Local kids that we distributed some candy to up on the mountains. This here's a small town, Almeria. There's a church, local church in Almeria. Now we're up on the mountain again, meeting some locals, handing out candy. That was a lot of fun. There's me, big smile on my face, handing out candy to these kids, which are loving it. People are just great in the Philippines. They're super friendly. Us driving, getting in a jeepney back to the USA. Catch my international flight out of Cebu. But thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe.